Mist started for me in 2007 when I was invited to do a stand-up comedy performance at Mist Nationals in Washington, D.C. They had Mist regions from all over North America, except Toronto didn't have a region. So then I offered, hey, I'd love to bring this to Toronto. A year after that, we had our first Mist regional tournament in Toronto in 2008.
I've been a part of Mist since grade 9 all the way to grade 12, and this is my first year on Dream Team.
I'm currently the Associate Director for Mist Toronto.
I'm a Registration Manager at Mist, and this is my second year working at Mist.
I'm an Associate Director, a Co-Associate Director with Hiba Ahmed. I joined Mist when I was in grade 10. It was kind of by fluke. I was sitting in the library and a random girl came up to me and was like, oh, there's this competition called Mist. Would you be interested in joining? And I would never do something without my friends, but for the first time I was like, okay, why not? And I joined Mist.
I have been doing Mist for 3 years now. This is my first year on the Dream Team as the marketing coordinator.
I am the Director of Strategy, and I have been with Mist since Mist 2013.
I am Competitions Manager at Mist Toronto this year. I'm co-managing with Mustafa Hadara, and I've been part of Mist for 4 years.
I am the Registration Manager for Mist Toronto this year alongside Nessa Huda.
I am the Ambassador of the KW Mist Group, and this is our first year at Mist.
I feel like it's a great outlet for young Muslim people to come together and really realize that there's so many more facets of our identities than what's really portrayed right now in the current culture. Young Muslim people participating in things like nasheed and rap, participating in so many sports, really developing their speaking and presentation skills, participating in things like business and science competitions. An interscholastic tournament really doesn't exist anywhere else except outside of Mist.
Why do I do Mist? Okay, well, first off, I was a competitor at Mist in high school, and I think that was one of the main reasons why I joined it, because I know that Mist had a great influence in my life, and I wanted to contribute to that.
Because I think it is a great initiative to help Muslim youth in the GTA.
I know what it felt like to be a competitor. I knew that there were so many opportunities that come from being a part of Mist, and I feel like being a part of Mist now, having passed the stage of being a competitor, I get a chance to make it happen for the people that value it so much.
When I was a competitor in 2012, there was that sense of belonging that I felt in Berry Hall at York, and then again at U of T at Nationals, that I really had not felt anywhere else in the entire world. And I knew that second, when all those schools were chanting, that I wanted to be here for a very, very long time.
We decided to do Mist because a lot of people told us about it, and we thought it would be an amazing opportunity to go out and meet other Muslims in the GTA area.
I think the biggest thing for me has been the fact that it showed me that I have potential beyond what I traditionally ever thought I could do. It opened doors for new opportunities that I didn't know existed, and it gave me a chance to give back to the community.
Mist for me is a safe space where I can celebrate and embrace my Muslim identity.
Learned a lot of hadith and ayahs and stories about sincerity, and I just really love the theme this year and the energy that comes with it.
The main thing I love about Mist is that I see a ton of enthusiasm coming from its competitors, coming from the judges, the volunteers, the exec. You see an amazing atmosphere at Mist, and there's no real other event like that.
The exec team and everyone combined together has done really like amazing things to help us make our journey smoother, right? Because as you're a manager for the first time, everything is very confusing, everything is very overwhelming, and you just need a helping hand. And we received so many helping hands this year. I'm just, overwhelmed and thankful.
Being the Mist Regional Director in Toronto for the first 3 years had its share of challenges. I like to work in chaos quite a lot, and to navigate through this chaos was always a difficult challenge, but I had a really strong team around me, and as the team grew and became stronger, Mist as a result got a whole lot better as a result.
This year has been particularly fun because we were able to hold an ambassadors retreat for our ambassadors, which was really amazing. We got a lot of community members and organizers come out to our event and talk to our ambassadors.
The hashtag Mist 2015 campaign is all about getting the voice heard by everyone who's been involved in Mist, by giving everyone who's involved in Mist the opportunity to express all of their opinions on Mist and what Mist means to them.
The food drive we're having at Mist Toronto this year is called Feed Their Legacy, and it's about feeding the legacy of the Chapel Hill shooting victims, Dia, Yusur, and Razan. Feed Their Legacy started a few weeks ago from a national organizing webinar between a bunch of American Muslim activists. They brought food drives to their local masjids, their community centers, their schools. These food drives were meant to support their local communities, just like how the Chapel Hill shooting victims had done.
Miss, I don't know what's taught me. Has it taught me any? No, it's taught me so many things, but I'm trying to condense it into one message.
Miss just taught me about the importance of recognizing other people's talents, how not everything can be done on one's own, and you know, there are really a lot of hidden talents that some people have that you have to give them the opportunity to express in order to see them.
Miss has taught me foremostly, I think, to embrace my Muslim identity, that it's something that should be celebrated, and that the Muslims in Canada specifically are extremely diverse.
That our competitors are really talented. I mean, every year I'm always impressed by the artwork and the group projects and the nasheeds and different things that these students bring in.
What am I saying? I'm really bad at interviews, by the way. Wait, am I doing hat or no hat? Okay. Okay. You can take